Correct, yes. Well, they will have kick-off here. It's Greg Wilkinson and Danny Glover. And we are underway live here on BBC Radio Shropshire. Our first home live game of the season. Home and away following Telford. And early on, the Bucks have a throw-in down the right-hand side. 0-0 in the opening minute and a half.
Yeah, decent start from Telford. They've certainly had all of the ball in these opening stages. How they love an early goal, wouldn't they, to settle the nerves after that defeat on Saturday. In-swinger from Gorman, near post, poor one. He'll get another chance, the former Wolves man. Bright boots on, whipped in, better height this time. Good header clear there. And Telford making a good start, especially down that right wing. Reed with another throw to Wilkinson. It's already been much better, Telford in possession. They didn't get hold of the ball at all in the first 10 minutes at Lowestoft on Saturday. But they did have the better chances before Lowestoft scored 3 quick goals in the middle of the second half as it was. They have another throw here. Reed level with the edge of the Curzon Ashton penalty area. He's got Wilkinson and Glover down the line. Headed on towards the edge of the area. Shot from Roberts. Just dips over. Good chance, and Roberts hit it well. Bounced nicely for him. Mark Lees, the former Stockport County captain. New recruit for Telford this season. Wilkinson in the centre circle. Plays it in behind the defenders. Lovely weighted ball. Gorman keeps it in next to the right corner flag. Takes it to the dead ball line. Pulls it back far post. Header from Glover goes over. Lovely football that from Telford. Flowing. Good tempo to their passing game. Here is Tomstead again in the centre. Whips it out to this right wing. 20 yards away from goal. Decent cross. Far post. Nobody there. Lovely cross from right. Will make them a tough hurdle for Telford here.
Yeah, and they got a good draw on Saturday as well in that opening game. Now, has the keeper handled the ball outside the area? No, he hasn't. The crowd were getting excited about
the end of that game on Saturday, so confidence might be an issue there. Plenty of defending to do here. It's
a short corner. Back to the taker. Near post. Needed more height onto it. The clearance strikes the arm of the goalkeeper for Curzon Ashton to come out as a sweeper almost and clean up, but here comes Telford again with Gorman. Oh, good first touch by Gorman. Makes room for himself down that right wing. Burst of pace. He's got players waiting. Header cleared off the line by the defender. Roberts' header back across from where it came, and I think that was going in. Back out to that right wing. That's where they've enjoyed a lot of their success so far. Gorman's cross ricochets. Yeah. And it's well stopped by Hackenberg on their right. Steve Kittrick's living every moment here. He wants a goal. Here's Gorman in that right channel onto his favoured left foot. He may go for goal here from distance. Wonderful save from Hackenberg. Does the right thing. He keeps it in play. Right wing. Back to Wilkinson, who has a bit of room here into the area. Fires it in near post. Keeper takes it. Glover in the action there again. Hunt. This time his arm did come out. Again, not malicious. But here's Wilkinson. Chipped in. Glover! Boy, what a save that is. Glover heading it on, but the offside flag went up.
Yeah, he did quite well, actually, although as it turned out, the flag had gone up, so it wouldn't have counted. You must always feel so much better as a striker in that situation where you've potentially missed a big opportunity. You look around and you see the flags up. I suppose you maybe feel a little bit less bothered about it in those situations. But Telford again knocking on the door, just not quite able to open it.
Still 0-0. Curzon throw 30 yards away from goal on the away team's left wing. Ball's back into that midfield. And then the return pass to the throw-in taker, Grayson, drifts out for a Telford throw next to the corner flag on that scoreboard side. It's Reed with the long throw. Glover is really up for the challenge here. He's continued from where he left off on Saturday. I thought he had a very good game. Here's Wilkinson. looking to drop it into the hole there, looking for Anderson in the left channel. Intercepted though by Wright, who then loses it with Clancy nipping in, kicking it down the left wing. Pressure on the keeper by Anderson, and it goes out for a throw-in midway inside the Curzon half. Quite a bit of pressure here on Cayman Anderson, not in a bad way, but he's having to lead the line. So for a youngster, that's quite something to take on.
Yeah, it's not ideal at all. Danny Glover is definitely pushing up and giving him some support. It's interesting to watch the formation, actually. Very fluid, isn't it? But every time Telford have the ball, Glover is pushing on and giving him that extra bit of support up there, and he's going to be key because, as you say, he's a young lad, Cayman Anderson. He's very highly rated, but hasn't played too much what you would call men's football, and I don't mean that patronisingly to the youth football that he will have played in the past, but this will be a good chance for him.
Yeah, I like the look of Cayman Anderson. I think he's a very exciting young player that Shrewsbury have there, and Telford lucky to have him on loan for half this season. Poor pass by Wilkinson now though, and a break on for Curzon on the counter-attack. Poor pass in the end, and Wilkinson tries to allow his keeper to get the ball, and Montgomery just about made contact with the ball before the player went down over him. And Telford just letting their concentration slip there. A foul in the midfield on Glover. Free kick for the Bucks. That's only twice where Telford have their concentration, their focus has gone, they've made an error, and they've nearly been punished.
Yeah, you're quite right. They've been the biggest threat almost. Has been themselves in this first half 2 or 3 times, just by trying to overplay at the back and giving the ball away in stupid areas. Jack Ray was the main culprit there, initially giving the ball away, and even then Telford had a couple of opportunities to get that away easily, and in the end it needed Montgomery to come off his line, and he did make contact with the ball. And much as the Curzon Ashton players were claiming for a penalty, it certainly wasn't. But yeah, Telford just need to be careful there. There's a time and a place to play your football, and you play your football in certain areas, and you don't want to be playing it in your own penalty area.
Wilkinson wins his header in midfield. Brown picks up the afters. Curzon go long down this right wing. Lees watching the ball out of play. Telford with this throw in, and we have 3 minutes of added on time, which we're just going into now. North Ferriby 1, Chorley 0. Bateson with the goal. It's 0-0 here in added on time at the end of this first half on BBC Radio Shropshire. Stalybridge 1, Bradford Park Avenue 1. Liam Watson in charge of Stalybridge, and an equaliser just going in for Bradford Park Avenue. Half time at Ewood Park. Shrewsbury lead Blackburn Rovers by 2-1.
Yeah, 3 minutes of added time here. How Telford would love to get that goal to go in at the break, and I think they deserve it, actually. I really do. Telford, for me, have done enough to go in at half-time with the lead, but they haven't been able to get that goal. If you're going to be ultra-critical, has the goalkeeper been worked enough? Has he had enough shots to save? Probably not. I can think of the one from Gorman from distance that he did well to push around the post. Other than that, there hasn't been too much between the posts and under the bar for all of Telford's neat attacking approach play. It just hasn't quite had that clinical edge at the end of it, and that will be a slight worry. But overall, I think Steve Kitchett would be fairly pleased.
Yeah, I nearly agree with you there. I think first 25 minutes it was there, but the last 20 minutes or so, it's quietened down a bit, hasn't it? They've had this neat possession, but haven't really encroached too far into real danger areas. Gorman was then, but he's offside. Free kick for Curzon. Goalless then, it seems, going into half-time. On the bench for Telford, just to remind you, for options later, Alex Fletcher, Mason Springthorpe, the goalkeeper, Kyle Brownhill, Ben Harrison, and they've already made one change. Cayman Anderson coming on for Dave Hibbert. Big kick from the keeper, Hacken Burton. over on that left wing. Back into defence to Danny Shaw. And they're passing it around here with Tom set. Sweeps it out to this right wing. We welcome our listeners on 96 FM, bang on cue. Half-time here at the Bucks Head. It's 0-0, and you may hear on the effects mic that the home supporters are very happy with what they've seen. And it will be Curzon to start us off in this second half. Telford kicking from our left to right, and we're underway. Telford in white shirts, black shorts and black socks. Curzon all in blue.
Well, but haven't got that goal, and it would be great, wouldn't it, if they could get that goal and just ease some of the tension.
Good run by Reid. Oh, he's still going, shoots, and a good save. Reid from nowhere. In fact, it's Lakeland, I think, with his back to us, and it's taken by Montgomery.
Good.
But that free kick came to nothing. Wilkinson just blasted it straight at the keeper. Now here come Curzon at the other end, playing in all blue, attacking away to our left-hand side. Burnett's afforded too much room, and his shot into the near post is cleared. And it's just the odd occasion. Here's Reid's free kick, headed clear. Back to Gorman, shoots from just outside the area. Oh, and it strikes the F on Frank. And the letter manages to arrow its way down into the pitch, gets stuck in the turf.
Biggest cheer of the night.
Yeah, well,
biggest cheer of the night. And
Montgomery, who kicks it out early. Now here's Anderson. The youthful legs of Anderson. Keeps it in. Good first touch pass for defender. Into the box. Nearly picks out Roberts. Wilkinson still there, though. Here's Gorman on this right edge. Left foot. Takes a shot. Strikes the defender. And Curzon desperate to get this one clear.
And also was on his wrong foot, which didn't help him. But here comes Telford on the attack.
Well, Reid is right back, but he's playing left wing now. If he can just get the ball through to Gorman. Oh, everybody's saying look for Glover. It's too late. He's got it through to Anderson, though, and he shot saved. That was so close. Boston have got a goal back against Solihull. Good ball in. Header from Anderson straight at the keeper. 15 seconds. Reid back to the left wing, and it's ended a draw in the opening home league game of the season. Telford pick up their first point. They lost on Saturday against Lowestoft 3-0, but here tonight they've been held to a 0-0 draw against Curzon Ashton.